All right, guys, this is my review of the Petavern electric dog training collar. And this is the remote. First of all, my name is Matthew Paul. I help Amazon customers like you make quick, informed buying decisions on products I have firsthand experience with. Today, we've got the Petavern electric dog training collar. You've got a white collar. You've got a black collar. They're both collars. They're super normal collars. They're going to be comfortable. They've got where the prods go. They've got rubber over it. So as long as you don't do it too tight on your dog, it's going to be comfortable for them. Super easy to use. I didn't even need to look at the instruction manual, but you do have an instruction manual if you need it. Now I'm going to show you about this, and then I'm going to actually show you putting it on, show my dog and putting it on his collar, just so you guys can see that. But I'm going to show you how easy these things are to work. Basically, that's the way the remote works. These things, all I did, each collar, there's a power button on the inside of it. All you do is press that, and it's on. So what I want to do is just show you. Now, I can't show you. Here's what I can do. I can show you the shock. All right. So this is the shock setting, and the shock button is down here. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm turning up the shock signal. So that goes. Let's see how high it goes. The shock signal goes as high as 16. It goes from 0 all the way up to 16. And obviously the shock one is the one you want to be the most sensitive with your dog. Now, it's not my call, how you do the training with your dog. Maybe some respond better to that and you have a way that that's working, but you've got 3 different settings here. You've got the shock setting, you have the vibrate setting, and you have the sound setting. Now, you can see with the shock setting, anytime I hit it, that green light goes on to let you know that it's working, all right? Now we're gonna move to the vibrate setting. And you can actually hear it now. So this, you can hear working on the desk. That is at level 6. And this is at max level 16. So you can get a vibe. These things are definitely vibrating. And now the last setting is sound. And that goes from 0, when you press it at 0, no sound. When you press it at 1, when you press it at 2, and when you press it at 3. This thing is ridiculously simple to use. It has a USB charging cord when you need to charge the collars, but dude, I couldn't believe it. Comes in a really nice box, kind of like an Apple style box. Super easy to use. I love that there's 3 different settings, so this doesn't just have to be a shock collar. It's also a sound collar, and it's also a vibrate collar, and there's multiple settings. So you want to use the lightest one necessary to get the trick done. And I just want to tell you from personal experience with my best friend, treat these guys like your best friend. Treat these guys like your family. So when you're training them, be kind with them. My dog does a lot of cool tricks, but he didn't get to being obedient and doing those tricks by me reacting to him and being mean. So I do want to say that. But the next part of this video, I'm going to grab him and then just show you how easy it is to put it on as a collar. Be back in a second. All right, guys. I've got my little buddy, Mr. Peyton here. It's my best friend. And I'm just going to show you how easy it is to put this collar on. He's totally down, dude. That's how easy it is. It sits on him just like that. I like to keep it comfortable. I don't like to tighten that stuff up too much because he's my best friend. But again, use it however you're going to use it. But he's super cool with it. And he's ready to go. And this thing's ready to go too. You can just carry this in your pocket, slip it on your hand like this. Definitely carry some treats with you, give positive reinforcement. But this thing is super easy to use. It's got a reflective collar. I can see that with the lighting, so that's another good aspect. If it's at night or something, that's going to reflect on the road and people are going to see that. But straight up, this seems like a really high quality product. I give it a thumbs up based on my experience so far. And if you're looking for an electric dog training collar that gives you 3 different options, it gives you vibrate, it gives you sound, and it gives you shock, and it gives you up to 16 different levels of those. So it's a lot of options. Find the one that's the lowest necessary to get the trick done and be nice to your best friend.